So her first question, well, first my name's Nesh. Nesh Dhillion. Hi. I'm the executive director for SCCFM, which runs all the markets in Santa Cruz, not Aptos, it's a different association. I've been doing this since 2001, so I've seen a lot of changes in the industry and also in the farmers market, organics, everything. This market used to be seasonal and sleepy, and now it's what it is now. So it's really cool to see the growth and the evolution. So our first question was about the difference between what a farmer's market is and what a grocery store is. And really the biggest thing is that farmers markets they're a direct marketing outlet. So the state of California has a program called Certified Farmers Markets. California Certified Farmers Market is regulated by the Department of Agriculture, both the federal and the state, and the counties. The county, I answered all three of those entities. And the program ensures that the people that are selling within a farmer's market actually grow what they sell. And they grow within a certain region. There's paperwork associated with that farm that has been vetted. So that's one thing. The second thing is that for farms that are of a certain size, specifically small, and that's a whole discussion. What's small, medium, and large? But let's just say, for all intents and purposes, a small family-run 3 to 6 acre farm. Those farms, it's impossible for them to sell through grocery stores. Because grocery stores, the way that their infrastructure is set up, they only really work with large farms. And in the world of organic, sometimes large monocropping organic farms, which is really kind of the antithesis of what these farms are doing, which is crop rotation, multi-crop. There's a whole program that these guys have to adhere to in order to be able to bring fresh produce to the market. It's not bug-ridden or destroyed by pest. So there's kind of two different animals: large organic farms, small organic farms. And the grocery stores can't work with these guys because they just can't. These guys cannot sell at the price that is needed for the grocery stores to make money. The only way that grocery stores make money is they buy in volume to drive the cost down, but they buy in volumes. Larger farms can play that game. These guys can't. So the state of California started in the 70s program, the Certified Farmers Market, which created direct marketing outlets. So what that allows these farms to do is to sell their produce directly to consumers without all of the barriers that larger farms have to go through. There's packaging requirements, there's all this stuff. These guys don't have to do any of that. They can show up with a truck or a van, put their produce out on the table and sell it, price posts, and that's it. So that's the biggest difference, direct to consumer, farm to consumer. Now what farmers markets have evolved into over the last 20, 30 years is an outlet for small organic producers, sustainable ag. It's pretty well known that farmers markets will deliver
your purse is over there.
Yeah,
we just realized that it's over there.
Because these small farms have the ability to harvest everything the day of or the day before. That is impossible to achieve in a grocery store. This produce is being trucked. So stuff is could be 3-7 days out. So the freshness factor is lost when you buy at a grocery store. Especially with organics. Because organics are, the whole idea behind production is freshness. And the farmers market's kind of got grocery stores beat every single time. The cost of farming at this scale is much more expensive. Organic farming inherently is more expensive than conventional farming because you have to do so much more on the labor front than you do when you're using chemicals. The biggest thing is weeding. The thing that we do in our front yard. Big farms, conventional farms, use products like Roundup. You have a whole host of systemic problems to the environment, to labor, health, water, you name it. We don't even know the long-term ramification of these items these chemicals are. Organic farmers can't use herbicides, so they have to send in crews to hula hoe, right? I don't know if you guys know what hula hoe is, but it's a lot of work. Well, that's labor costs, right? So right there, that just shoots the cost of your food up quite a bit. But it's a benefit, I think. So, and how much more expensive is that product, organic product, from a conventional product? Not that much more, it really isn't. When you compare apples to apples. On the issue of Costco, I've done an extensive study at Costco in Santa Cruz. I found that most of the products come from Mexico, Chile, Argentina. Very little product comes from California. Most of the companies are very, very large farms. We're talking thousands and thousands, about tens of thousands of acres monocropping one particular product. Like carrots are a great example. Let's see Grimway Farms, one of the largest organic farms in the state of California. What do? They grow carrots, big bags of carrots. So when you look at the produce, Earthbound Farms, Lakeside Organic, those are the two big names you'll see. Those farms are huge. So when people say, oh, I got organic produce at Costco, I'm like, well, what did you buy? Oh, I bought romaine and it's in a plastic bag. I'm like, well, that's distinctly different than buying romaine from Dirty Go Produce that was harvested the day before. So yeah, you did buy organic produce, but it's not the same animal, you know. So I'm always kind of demystifying that whole thing. Here's another interesting thing. I did a cost analysis comparing our downtown farmers market with Safeway, Costco, Whole Foods, and with the exception of just one or two items, and this is not a published study, but it's pre-publication. The downtown market had all of those stores beat on organics when you looked at the unit price. What Costco does, and they do it really well, is they vary the unit price in volume. So you think you're getting a smoky deal, but actually when you do the numbers, you're actually paying more for certain items. And they'll vary that unit price in different items. So you might get a good deal over here, but you might be getting fleeced over here. The other thing I also noticed is that they're offering organic meat products. So I looked into this. Those meat products are blends. They're blends. So you can't buy a steak, grass-fed steak there. You're buying like hamburger. And look at the sourcing. Canada, US, Argentina. So you're getting meat sources from 3 different countries coming to a central processing facility. It's all getting blended together, packaged, and sold at Costco as organic beef. You want to get beef from 3 different countries? I mean, just asking for trouble. Plus, it's not sustainable. Think about the carbon footprint associated with bringing meat into Argentina. Argentina is one of the largest meat producers on the planet. There's more meat consumed in Argentina per capita than anywhere else in the world. They produce great meat. I'm not putting it down, but I think it's ridiculous that we're not supporting local producers. So those are things you have to kind of consider when you're at the grocery store. Ask the hard questions, look into it. Sometimes just looking at the packaging, produced in Chile. It's like, okay, you feel comfortable with that? If you do, fine. But if you don't, and you want to buy something that's from the state of California, make a decision. You can't get products from Argentina, Chile, Oregon, Washington, Minnesota, Timbuktu, the certified farmers market in City California. It has to come from California. So that's another reason why the growth of these markets and supporting these markets is not as important. Because people want to support local, right? Support their local dollar.